react to the Switch too because hey, I need to get my part on it too. So let's get it going. It's bigger, and they changed the texture of it, which doesn't mean too much. It's still the same system, but that's the good thing. They added a new USB-C port, a second one. I don't know whether that's for controllers or whether that's for a second charger or whether that's just for compatibility or just for comfort. But that is really useful. They also kept the headphone port, which I really adore because a lot of phones don't have that headphone port anymore. So that really comes in handy. A new standard, and everyone knows, everyone knows that that thing is still going to break. Whatever way you look at it, the OLED model and the normal Switch still have problems with that standard. So that standard, whatever Nintendo is going to do, is still going to break. That is my honest opinion about it. That thing is still going to break. So whatever way you look at it, it's still going to break. That's what I think, but it's still going to break anyway. Yeah, that thing is surely going to break. But the weird thing is, before I continue, sorry, I'm pausing so much. The weird thing is, this is one of the only console gaming announcements that I've seen with no narration. No narration, no talking, just pure music and a showcase. And this showcase is quite particular. I know it's a first look trailer, but for a first look trailer, it's very, very minimalistic. Extremely minimalistic. And that is one thing I particularly am amazed by. Secondly, now that the controllers are on the screen, I want to know, could you use Switch 2 controllers on a Nintendo Switch and use Switch controllers on a Switch 2? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Secondly, if Switch 2 has Switch 2 exclusive games, hopefully Nintendo will make them for the basic Switch 2 because that thing is almost 10 years old. That thing is 10 years old in 2 years. Can you believe it? Can you actually believe it? Sorry, I'm looking at my other camera. Let me turn that off. But can you actually believe it? So yeah, controllers are bigger, and this, honestly, is amazing. That new design. Wait, what was that? I wonder what those buttons are for. What are those buttons? Next to the SR and SL buttons. Because I know this one is for connecting. But what are these buttons on the side for? That's what I'm curious about. And what is this button for? Because this normal Switch does not have that button. That's also what I'm very curious about. And they could have done more on the controller. Because now it just looks like a basic black Joy-Con controller, just with a more modernized and smoother design. But for the rest, it's just a basic Joy-Con. They could have done more on the Joy-Cons. They were not really, I don't know. They didn't really do a lot on the Joy-Con. Maybe that's just my view. See? Bro, I can already see the drift from here. My left Joy-Con, my blue Joy-Con has crazy drift and I can already see it from here. I sometimes play Mario Kart with Tamsir at his home, and brother, my left Joy-Con has crazy drift. Crazy drift. So I hope that this one does not have crazy drift. I hope not. I hope these Joy-Cons and the Switch system itself are much more intact than the actual Switch system mice that I bought, because I bought my Switch at a Nintendo store. So no, I got it actually for Christmas, but they bought it at the Nintendo store. So it better be intact. The screen is much bigger, and this is the biggest change. This is the actual biggest change. They're now magnetic, and they look like they can charge now. I mean, they always could charge, but they charge in a different way. It's not like you slide them in, because that was one of the worst ideas. Because when you slide them in, you could like break and the system and the way the Joy-Con connects. Because my right Joy-Con, yeah, I have a lot of problems with my Joy-Cons. That's why I bought extra controllers. I bought two Pro controllers, one wired and one wireless one. The thing is with the Joy-Cons, the more you slide them, the more the thing breaks, whether you do it aggressively or not. At some point, the sliding is not even going to work, and now I can't even slide my red Joy-Con on my Switch because I can't play handheld anymore. It doesn't work anymore because the controller, even though it's slid in, doesn't connect. Even though it still clicks, it doesn't connect. So that's one of the innovations. It looks like a basic gray Switch. The first Switch they announced was also gray. It looks like a okay, for now, same buttons except this extra button and these extra buttons on the side that mostly will be used for multiplayer. Switch 2, number 2, Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, that is one of the most unoriginal names I've ever heard for any console. Okay, the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's because they begun with 1. But Nintendo, they gave a different name to every system. DS, 2DS, 3DS, Switch 2. It just doesn't sound, I don't know, it just doesn't sound appealing to me. Sorry, it just doesn't sound appealing to me. They could have given it another name, but I get why they called it a Switch 2 because it's literally the second edition of a Switch. I mean, technically it is the fourth because there's been a Switch Lite, Switch OLED model, the Switch itself, and now this Switch. But I guess it's a new era. I guess it's a new thing to move on. So yeah. And this is what caught my attention. Mario Kart 9. Look at this. Mario Bros. Circuit. The first time I looked at this, I never noticed that this was a new Mario Kart and this was not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But now that I look at it, different karts, this track is not a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I should not have gotten the booster course pass. Because if Mario Kart 9 drops for the basic Switch, I am directly copying it. I am directly laying my hands on that. So that's one thing I am surely going to move out on. But look, look, Mario, Luigi, and Bowser are much tinier for a reason. Their height has shrinked enormously. I don't know why, but these are new karts. That's a new track. The scenery of this track looks great. Looks actually like a rally type of course, off-road. Looks like a little bit of DK Mountain on the Nintendo Wii, if I remember it right. But that's the vibe it gives me. No, that's more of a jungle. Desert ruins. Yeah, yeah, the desert ruins on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or on the Wii. That's the vibe it gives me. So that's also very nice. I mean every console has a new Mario Kart game, but this one it isn't disappointing, but it isn't. I'm not saying it's bad. It looks great. It looks great, but there's something about it that's just off. I hope that there are new items and that there's something actually new. Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just Mario Kart 8, extra item slots, and just, I don't know, 5 characters. Same graphics, same things, same circuits. And that was very disappointing to me. The Booster Course Pass was the only reason that I started playing it again. Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I finished it so quickly. Mario Kart Wii, it took me years to actually finish. Because that game is actually hard. But, yeah. Okay, the Switch dock is still the same. It's the same as the OLED one because my cousin has an OLED one, so I know what it looks like. That dock better have something innovative, and that Switch better be intact. Seriously. Wait. Did you see Donkey Kong? Lord have mercy, what is that? My brother. Do you see Donkey Kong? No. Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Look. What happened to Donkey Kong? They ruined this man. Oh my goodness. Nah, they did Donkey Kong dirty on that one. Hold on, I need to recrop the thingy. Sorry, but they did Donkey Kong dirty on that one. They did Donkey Kong dirty. Can't lie. But the new Mario Kart looks absolutely crazy. 2025, so that's this year. So, the Nintendo Switch 2 plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. So the Nintendo Switch plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. These will be shown on the Nintendo website at a later date. Games and systems sold separately, of course. And the Nintendo Direct is on 4 February 2025. You've seen the date. So, if you'd like me to react to the Nintendo Direct of the Nintendo Switch 2 on 4 January, tell me. You can tell me. If you want me to react to that, you can sure tell me. I'll do it. I can't guarantee that I'm there, but I'll do it. So, it's how you want it. So, yeah. I'm going to switch back to my other camera, if you don't mind. So, let me turn my other camera on. It turned off. Switch to the other camera. Okay, and that marks the end of the video. So I've said everything that I wanted to say. I am now going to edit 2 videos, this video and the Super Mario 3D World video, which is actually the easiest one to edit because the gameplay you don't really have to put a lot of edits in, because of course you don't want to miss out on what I do in the game. So that's what's that about. But those are the different things that I wanted to do. Hopefully it doesn't disturb you. But for now, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to smash the subscribe button and simply click the like button. Hopefully you had a wonderful day and a wonderful video, and of course wish you one. And thank you enormously for watching this video. This was quite a long video, so if you watched it entirely, I want to thank you greatly for doing that. Arigatou gozaimasu, and I'll see you later. Yeah, a big bye. Ooh, been a minute. Big bye.